This is a journey into sound. A journey which along the way will bring to you new color, new dimension, new values, and a new experience.
Welcome to the Ghee Spot Podcast. I'm your guide, Katie Silcox, bringing you your weekly self-love soundbite. Join us for conversations around sex, spirit, and all things self-care. All things self-care. All things self-care.
This is a journey into sound.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
You are a Ghee Spot Podcast with Katie Silcox.
Hello, Ghee Spot listeners. Amaury here, and I just want to thank our sponsor, Ahara Ghee. They've been with us since basically the very beginning, and we love them. Their ghee is so tasty, and they're generous enough to give all of our listeners $5 off their order when you use the promo code GheeSpot. So we'll put a link to them in the show notes. They make their ghee in small batches over a real flame using traditional methods. So it's not your regular supermarket ghee. And in other news, I also have a couple of announcements. So we've got Lineage of Love gift cards available in our store. If you don't know what that is, the Lineage of Love is our membership, and you're going to hear an audio today that's from our December workshop. And so every month you get a digital workshop with Katie. And it also includes some guest teachers from our school. And then in early 2020, we're going to be launching something what we're calling the Lineage of Love magazine, which is going to be a kind of behind the scenes look at everything that our team loves to read and listen to and try out. And it's also going to feature articles written by our students and other community members. So we're really looking forward to that. Because really, it's going to be more personal than the kind of articles that you currently see on our public blog. So this is special. Well, I will put a link to the Lineage of Love gift cards in the show notes for you, but you can also find them by going to theshaktyschool.com and clicking on our store, and you'll see them there. And so today's meditation is called Object Permanence, a sun practice for stress and ease. Love you all so much, and we'll see you next week.
Hey, beautiful woman. Really love this practice that I'm going to share with you guys today. And so what I'd like for you to do is place one hand on your heart, or you could do your belly, either one, and one hand on your forehead. One hand on your belly or heart, and one hand on your forehead. And I want you to just take a moment to really feel what that feels like to your body. What it feels like to your body to have that level of support right now. Think about what it would feel like if someone you really loved came up behind you and just in a very sweet, relaxed moment, just put their hand on your heart. And then another hand on your forehead. This alone is a standalone practice. At any time during the day, you can pause and take 60, 90 seconds just to put your hand on your forehead and on your belly or on your heart. And this has a powerful effect on the nervous system. I've got your back. You're in my hands. You're in my care. Now what I'd like for you to do is I want you to bring your awareness to your hands. What would it feel like to fully live in this moment just in your hands? You may have pain, you may have tension, emotion in your body. And you may have places in your body that feel great and other places that feel not so great. And that's just gonna happen. That's life, right? That's probably always gonna be a part of our story. But now I want you to sense the hands, and how are they different than the rest of your body? For me, I always sense the hands. Sometimes they'll be very warm, but I always get this sense that the hands are this place of so much capability. My hands are incredible. They do things all the time. They do everything. And they'll feel very warm usually, and wise, and adult. There's this quality for me, this is my personal experience, that my hands are strong and capable and wise, and they belong to my adult self. Your hands may feel very different, but I wanted to give an example so that you can explore your own experience of it. What are your hands' qualities, and what do they communicate to the rest of you? And then feel the hands, the top one and the bottom one, and I just want you to feel the distance, point A, point B. So this is our little geometric love ceremony, body yantra. Feel one hand and the other and draw a line from one to the other, and to just sense the distance between the two. So our focus is sort of on the outside of the tube of our body. The hands are a part of your body, but we're sort of outside of the tube that tends to be a place of a lot of ongoings. And we take our hands as a place of refuge. And now, as you hold that mudra, that hand position, and that bhavana, that sense of being tuned to energy of hands, we're going to bring in another layer to this that we can call object permanence. In a world and an experience of being human, we are under the influence of our senses, and we're under the influence of the gunas in Ayurvedic theory. We're under the influence of layers that block clear perception. And that's not bad, good, it just is the reality of it in a completely ever-changing experience. And within everything that's changing, there can be this sense of groundlessness, and that's beautiful as well. But it can be quite frightening and destabilizing. And so we will move into this beautiful Vedic worship practice that is really a reminder of that which is permanent. And one of the things that we can rely on this earth walk is the sun. From the moment we were born until the day we die, that sun is a part of our reality. And as you sit here with your hands on your body, I'm going to offer up a contemplation, and that is, can Can you sense the sun as a part of your life? And even if it's a cloudy day, or a rainy day, or even if it's night, how do you know the sun will rise? If it's a cloudy day, how do you know the sun is there right now? Can you sense into that innate knowing in your human body? The way that you know the sun is there, even if you can't see it, even if it's the darkest moment of the night, the way that you know it's there and you trust it's coming, and you trust that it exists, and you trust that it's going to warm you again, the Vedas say, this is how we know God. This is another way of saying, this is how we know ourselves. There is a part of you that is always okay, even when life is really tough. And it may be tough for you right now as you're listening to this. But can you sense the part of you that is like the sun, that is witnessing everything? This part of you we call pure presence is your inner sun. Object permanence. Within the world of the changing, there is something in me that is unchanging. This is the mother that will always be here. This is the Father that will never leave us. This is the good parent that will never abandon us. Can you sense into that part of you as you feel the feeling of your own hands? And know that throughout your day today, you can take 60 seconds, 90 seconds to just put your hands on your body. Feel the distance between point A and point B. And remember the light of the unchanging.
ফুটে ফুল